Hey, what's up? How's it going? Hello, hello, Shinya. It's okay. Which coffee are you on right now? Number 3 or number 4? Why is it showing multiple? What the heck? Weird. 2? What was the story? If you don't mind me asking. Just change the names for the safety of your friend. Okay. Girl A and the boy. Fair. I'm following along here. Okay. Okay, that happens. That happens. Damn. Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know why does Twitch suck. Here we go. Weird. I mean, all apps suck in a certain degree. When I was starting up Streamlabs today, I had to sit here for, no lie, like 2 minutes before it to actually turn on so I can actually start messing with my stream. It's just one of those days, yeah. That's crazy, Shinya. %, high school problems. We are, and it does seem like it. No, you hit the nail on the head. We're back on Zenless today. No Genshin preceding it. This is specifically Zenless's day. So we'll be playing, doing some dailies, and then rolling right into Video Archive. Initially, I only wanted to do one game pulling per week. But I feel like if we have the ability to pull the game we're playing on that week, why not, yeah? Did you just fall? What the heck? So, Zenless is close to a 30 pull. Close. So, by doing the video archive today, we might actually get to that point where we'll tick over. But we're going to be doing our main polls on Honkai Star Rail at the end of stream, so we'll be switching over to that point. I will let you know I've had no opportunity to meet with Jose about sound on PC side or sound in general, so that side still might be janky as fuck. So my aim for that side, though, is super silent pulls instead of ear bleeding pulls. So the sound might not be perfect, but at least we'll go for weak sound rather than, you know, ear bleeding sound, if that makes sense. I hope so too. I hope so too. Like, yeah, like I understand that, yes, we pulled Prune, right? But Prune's a 4-star character. I haven't had a really, like, yeah, 5-star character in a bit. In a bit. So, let's hope for a really good pull today. House record, yeah. Karma always swings around. Janky, yeah. I like Janky. Janky's a good one. I actually actively noticed today that I no longer say exactly or facts. I'm always 100%. 100%. And I'm just like, when the heck did that start happening? Also, since we're in the World Cup, I felt the need to start wearing jerseys. I'm not going to wear jerseys every day, but I'll wear a jersey on Fridays. We'll do Jersey Fridays. If you guys have jerseys, wear your jerseys on Friday. If not, that's cool too. That's cool too. I might wear them on other days, depending on, like, if it's like one of my teams playing. But aside from that, it'll be Jersey Fridays. I'm not gonna get together a promo for it, so don't worry about it. Like I said, if you don't want to participate, I'm not gonna be like, really? No, it's cool. It's totally cool. No worries. All right, so quickly get the dailies done, and then we can jump into Video Archive. Heck yeah. Yeah. I hope that Target would have stuff, because if they just got it today, they're late. They would be classified as late. Yesterday was the start. Well, yesterday was the start in Mexico. Today was the start in Canada, and then tonight will be the start in America. And then we got a month and a half long. And then back to waiting 4 long years until it comes back. I'm both a fan of the fact that it's 4 years, as well as not a fan that it's 4 years. You are enjoying the content. Tickle the purple heart to keep the good times rolling. I think that's the first time I've actually called it the purple heart, not just the heart. So how is everybody's week? Nope. You know that as soon as Thanksgiving ends, they're jamming. That I wouldn't actually be surprised if, as Thanksgiving is literally happening, they're already dropping the Christmas stuff. Thank God it's Friday. I was actually talking to a friend about that. I was just like, I have a feeling that games in America are going to be entertaining for the reasons that they shouldn't be entertaining. Let's just say it that way. And I definitely mean entertaining sarcastically or facetiously. I can't even say that word. I also find that this World Cup overall is going to make FIFA look bad. Not to say that they ever look great. They've been getting worse and worse every single decade. But it's going to be especially worse. And the president is going to look like a complete buffoon. Like, again, I already know he looks like that, but I'm just saying. Definitely a turbocharging in that will be this year. But all of that stuff aside, we're going to try to enjoy the World Cup to the best of our ability. Or at least I am. You had the first two games yesterday. You had Mexico versus South Africa, which was a crazy game with the amount of red cards. It was 3 red cards in one game. And apparently in 2022, there's only 3 red cards in the entire competition. So that's crazy. That one game beat an entire competition. And you had South Korea versus... See, I love this part because this is where I have to start using my brain, and I need to start using my brain more. Who is South Korea playing against? Oh, Czechia. So, South Korea versus Czechia, which I honestly thought I was going to go a different way. But I was pretty happy. Pretty happy with the results there. Today it was Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. Also very impressed with the outing with that. I can't believe that Canada overall sucks at soccer. A multicultural nation that we are. It really kind of bothers me. But this was better. This was better than I've seen in a very long time. And obviously I know that things are trending upwards in Canada. It's still going to take another 10 to 15 years before they're like something you should care about, that you should be like, whoa, that's really cool. So it's not like I'm sitting here and be like, Canada's gonna take it this year. No, they're not even close. Canada's not gonna take it in the next 4 years, or 4 years after that, or 4 years after that. It'll again will be 16 years probably from now that you'll be like, oh, Canada's actually something. But it is what it is. Grandma Slippers this week. She was rude as hell. Oh, that's unfortunate. She deserves to have her slippers hidden. Yeah. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. We'll be pulling again for Starlight Billy. So that takes that one to 11. See, so we're sitting at 21. We need this one to somehow gain 9 during stream. for us to do a poll, because the other one's sitting at 8. It's not, and I don't see us being able to push that one up by 2 before we push the other one by 9. Really weird how gacha games work. So I'm definitely not going to be spending polychromes on standard polls. Heck no. Heck no. But okay, let's head over to the video archive and continue on. Let's actually not even continue on, because off stream I finished the other story for Rena. So we're going to be starting a new one today. Well deserved. Yeah. Maybe Mexico. I have no issues with Mexico. I just don't think they have the ability to go all the way. I do see Mexico getting definitely into the round of 16. No ifs, ands, or buts. I definitely see them getting into the round of 16. Beyond that will be depending on who they're going against, but I definitely don't see them going all the way. There's just some of those teams at the top are just juggernauts, absolutely juggernauts, and it makes the rest of the, you know, it's, you have like top flight, and then like way down here you have like the like high mid to like low mid, and then way down here you have like the other teams that got in above 32 to 48 that got in because they decided to expand the World Cup this year. I find that those teams are here for merchandising rights and media rights. It's nice to have them, you know, like, you know, obviously you want to see your country, you know, on the world stage, but I find that some of these teams are going to get literally smacked hard by some of these bigger teams. It looks like so far with like a lot of the matchups that there's not going to be any like big wallops in this rotation, but they're going to start soon and they're going to be pretty bad. You're going to definitely, I could see like some very significant games going like 4, 5, 6 nothing. It's interesting though, because with this year you have the introduction of the hydration break, which I think it's so stupid. You literally play for 15 minutes, have a hydration break, play for 15 minutes, you're done. Basically, like obviously, you know, it's 45 and 45, but like it feels like that, you know? It feels like it's 15, 15, 15, 15. Just the way that it kind of like goes, but yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. So whose story is this? Let's see if we can try to get through these as fast as possible. Oh, I'll also tell you, we ran our stream a little bit late yesterday because we thought, with the credits rolling, that we finished Yoshi. So when I finished stream, I just kind of left the game on and did my, like, you know, download the VOD, upload the VOD, make the event in Discord. And when I went over there today to get my ass absolutely kicked in Super Mario Kart, didn't get a chance to have my my recording today. I just lost so many times again. I hate that game right now. But anyways, with that aside, when I did that and switched over to the Switch, it was like a part where they had Bowser Jr. and he was talking with his little henchman, and they're just like, oh, you know, we'll get them, you know, whatever, that type of thing. And then it jumped back to the book that looks like the Lorax. We talked about that in the stream, and it unlocked 4 more chapters. 4 more chapters. 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if they're full-fledged chapters, but so we're going to be back on Yoshi on Thursday. Just wanted to let you know that. Hydration from Hector. Thank you, thank you. So we'll see what's going to happen on Thursday and see if, like, it's going to be quick. claiming to be public security.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Public Security Officer Ching Yi.
Oh my god.
May I know the specific request you have for public security community service?
It's so weird playing these stories
Hold on for a second.
Oh,
completely
Is that
out of
you,
sync of the
manager?
main storyline.
my apologies. I didn't recognize you while I was in autopilot mode. What are you two?
If even androids can understand the meaning of life, then perhaps humans can too.
Finished. What a classic.
What are you watching so intently?
Oh really? Oh really? How did that go? How did that go, especially with your dad?
Endbringer 2. Have you seen it, Chingy? I've been meaning to recommend it to you.
Hold on. Just give me a second. And...
Throwing it back,
I
Gengar.
speed-watched the whole thing. It's about an E800 model android protecting a little girl amidst the perilous apocalypse, supporting each other through thick and thin. They gradually become attached to one another, but in the end have no choice
That's
but to part
funny.
ways.
We
The
start paying
plot's
everybody's
decent enough, I suppose.
wages,
So you actually
Mr.
went and looked up
Self-Proclaimed.
spoilers. Watching movies like that is a real waste, officer.
I didn't look up spoilers. I simply extracted the movie from the database for data analysis and pattern recognition.
Master, this is technical jargon of an advanced artificial consciousness. Allow me to translate for you. Yes, Qingyi essentially read spoilers.
The smart voice assistant you two are using seems to have quite the unique personality setting loaded into it. Ah, right. I happen to have a work-related matter which requires your assistance. I need to borrow some tapes to further
That's
analyze human
crazy.
behavior. Horror
Oh, so
movies, to
did
be
you guys?
exact.
You guys got a new
With mysterious
sushi
forces at
chef?
play, the more the better. It's for Public Security's community service program.
Huh? Just curious. But what kind of community service are you talking about?
Oh, it's still the one that has
Find
like a
out what's
limited
a little
amount of time that
unusual
has to
too.
leave, or you had two.
Actually, I also think this community service is
Oh,
somewhat
I
dull.
understand. I understand.
Which is why you activated autopilot mode, right?
You had
If
two.
only
I
could
understand.
also
I
handle
understand.
Tedious tasks while catching up on sleep.
Tedious. Ha ha. As if the mere word tedious
We
would
upgraded his
encompass
title.
everything.
What did you upgrade his
It all
title to?
began when the bigwigs at Public Security realized
Sushi
that no
chef
matter
under
how
the
many
boss.
decrees they make, Internet is still unstoppable. As a result, who else other than Officer Juyuan proposed a strategy of guiding rather than blocking? Citizens have a real need to face the hollows and can't always turn to Public Security for everything. So Internet has naturally appeared to meet those needs. If only every Public Security officer could dedicate a set amount of time to community service, helping citizens with their actual problems. Once we establish trust between citizens and Public Security, then the plan to completely eradicate Internet will have taken its first step.
Oh, that's a great strategy.
Indeed.
That's fair.
Adrienne proposing
That's
such
fair.
a comprehensive
hilarious,
plan
though.
is really reassuring.
Your mom's
It is
funny
a good
too.
plan. However, for some reason, I sense that you two might not be completely sincere. Never mind. I suppose I'm not entirely sincere myself. Mainly due to the absurd demands citizens are making. For example, testing whether their fiancé would flirt with other women behind their back. Or, I suspect there's some mysterious force at work on 6th Street. Please deal with it, officer. What's worse is my assigned partner today. Ugh, that guy. One second he's proclaiming that though community service seems a little trivial, he's determined and dedicated to taking up that task. Then, before I even finished a sip of hot water, he goes bolting off on another case somewhere else, like a gust of wind weaving through the mountains. Young people these days.
Oh, also that race that I was struggling with, I finally beat it last night. Because it switched to spring last night on Forza Horizon 6. So we never have to do that ever again. Never have to just keep doing that race over and over and over. It's gone. It's gone. I got the achievement for it. It's gone.
Not every young person is like that, you know. If you need a partner, count me in. Solving cases with a public security officer. It's like something out of a movie, right? Sounds kinda cool.
I never expected the manager to be interested in such things.
I think Belle just wants to show off and strut around with the public security badge pinned on her coat.
If the manager is willing to assist, it would indeed be a great help to me. However, giving you a badge is out of the question. Nominally appointing you as an assistant public security officer, though, is a possibility.
Then you go ahead, Belle. I'll look after the store.
Then I'll go ahead and clear up the other community service appointments first. Let's meet on the street later.
Okay. Guess we're meeting on the street.
No need to jump to any strange conclusions, Holly. Just tell me what's the matter.
Okay. Actually, it's about my good friend Teddy. He's been missing for several days now.
Missing? There doesn't seem to be any filed reports about a missing person in this area. Have you been to the public security office with your parents recently?
No, we haven't. Dad said since we just moved away from the old metro zone, we don't have the resources to deal with Teddy right now. But
Fries would be great.
I'm really worried. I've never gone so
I
long
might end up
without
going to
seeing
McDonald's
Teddy
after this.
before.
That's terrible.
The assistant public security officer is right. A disappearance is not a trivial matter and must be handled by public security. Do you have a photo of Teddy?
Yes, I have tons. At least I did. But during our move, because we were in a hurry to catch the evacuation train, all our luggage was...
Not a problem. Now, I will ask you a few questions. You must think carefully. The more accurate your answers, the higher the chance we will find Teddy. Understand?
Nom 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 nom.
Let's start. Height? Weight?
Teddy is exactly 20 centimeters shorter than me, so he's 101 centimeters tall. He's heavier than me, about...
Hey, I actually heard that. Thank you for the bit
Can
donation.
you describe the color and style of
I keep
clothes
forgetting,
he
like,
was
how do I
wearing
have
when
to
he
set
disappeared?
my
A blue
sounds on my PC so I can hear things. But I heard that. Thank you. We got 2 biddies out of Hector. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So, Teddy
5
must look
cheeseburgers
something
with
like
that.
this, right?
Wait, you actually did get a tub of fries? Which restaurant does a tub of fries? Is it Five Guys? Oh no, Five Guys does the bag of fries, right? I want a tub. Hopefully not like a bathtub, Q. We're talking about like a tub you hold.
Wow, you can really draw.
Ah,
this
Zips does a
officer.
tub of
That's
fries.
lucky. But he's been gone so many days.
Give me dimensions. Are we talking like
Your case is now
5
accepted,
inches
Citizen
by
Hall.
like 5 inches?
Thank
6
you
inches?
so much. Dad told me that the officers at public security wouldn't have time for this sort of thing.
Don't
Like
worry,
what's the
Public
circumference?
Security
What's the
Officer
circumference of the
Jin Yi will
top?
be on the
And
case.
what's the depth?
But there's
I'm
one
curious
last
how big this
question
tub
I need
is.
you to answer. Can you do that for me?
Okay,
When and where did you last see Teddy?
it was at the Gravity Cinema. I wanted popcorn, so Teddy went out to buy some. I waited until the movie was over, but Teddy never came back.
If I ever head out to
Gravity
Washington
Cinema?
State, which I know at some point I will be in
That's
Washington
right next to
State,
the branch office.
I
And
need to
yet a
try Zips.
disappearance happened.
I hear you talking about it a lot, so I need to try Zips.
That does seem strange.
Hey man, I love that.
Investigate.
I love
Good.
that.
But first, I need
That
to
helps
escort
me.
Holly home. Let's meet later near
Yeah,
Gravity
I
Cinema
think it's
in
only
Luminous Square.
Washington only. Q. If I remember correctly, Hector sent me a TikTok about a guy breaking down the history of zips. I think it was zips. Am I incorrect when I said that, Hector? It was really cool. It was really cool to learn. I love learning history about especially different regions. Washington, Idaho. Okay. Washington or Idaho is to your right. I think so. I think it's to your right. Oh, in Lumina Square, that's why. I was just like, why are we... It's like, I'll just walk there. Okay, cool. Fair enough. But definitely want to try it, though. Oh, that's gibberish. Is that gibberish? Yes. There's 283,019 surveillance cameras. Where? It's like one city block. Are we supposed to just like use our imagination and then assume that Lumina Square is actually really big and this is like a really just a finite spot in it? Because overall, Lumina Square does not look that big. Yes. Yes. Yeah. No, definitely no zips in the Pacific Ocean. Yes. Yes. I mean, you could. I mean, you could just take the burger and throw it in the ocean, and then technically there would be zips. But that'd be a waste of a burger for a really cheap joke. We are grabbing folders off the ground. An autograph posters is standing here? Why are we just staring at the wall part? But that's a horrible joke, Hector.
Judging from your appearance, it seems like you found something.
I found a bunch of suspicious items. Pretty impressive, right? Please assess them, Chingy.
Manager, why did you pick up so much trash? Don't tell me you thought all this was evidence.
I like her name.
Trash? So, it's all useless, huh? Guess being an officer isn't for everyone.
Completely normal for a first investigation. After all, evidence doesn't just fall from the sky, you know? Let me analyze these videos. Then together with... Wait a minute. What's that in your pocket?
I picked it up earlier. It's a signed poster and seemed collectible, so I thought I'd take it home.
It has value as a collectible? then it shouldn't have been discarded so carelessly for you to find like that. Without the manager's deep knowledge of films, I might have overlooked this detail. The handwriting is a bit smudged, but you can still make out "To Holly." If it was dropped by Teddy, it's worth further investigation. Let me scan it. Look, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter. Quite a significant amount, too. An item outside a hollow contaminated with such a high concentration of etheric residue. This actually makes our search easier. I've also made some progress. I discovered a suspicious vehicle that was parked here when Teddy disappeared. If it's related to the disappearance, then the vehicle might also be contaminated with etheric residue. Let's go and check it out.
Okay, well, that's a horrible thing to live by when getting into a car. Never brake? That's horrible. Please brake.
Very good, Assistant Public Security Officer. We quickly tracked down the suspicious vehicle. As I suspected, there's residue of a strong reaction from highly active etheric matter on the rear wheel.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go arrest the car's owner.
Huh? No, that's not how this works. Criminal investigation requires concrete evidence. We need to keep calm, Assistant Officer. Etheric residue is indeed suspicious, but this is new Eridu after all. There are various causes for contamination with etheric residue. We can't quite deem it something particularly strange at this stage. No worries. I'll handle surveillance of the car. I don't need to sleep anyway.
Are you sure you'll be okay if you don't rest at all, Qingyi?
Zhuyuan always expresses the same. It's just unnecessary concern. Everyone is acting like this. Zhuyuan, Holly, and now even the manager. Humans are indeed an interesting species.
I mean, I don't think you want to break BREAK your car.
Though helping citizens is part of a public security officer's
I guess
duties,
both of them
Teddy is
are
just a
still
big
not
boom.
great ideas.
In the end, the existence of intelligent machines is to be discarded
Like, don't
in
break
place
your
of
car,
humans
but
when
also
danger arises.
never braking
Take
will
me,
also
for
break your
example.
car.
Despite
It's
being
it's
an
a
advanced
braking
model
circle.
known as a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton, I'm essentially just a bamboo with more complex functionality. And regarding life and death, I believe Teddy and I are identical. Neither of us actually cling to it. I really didn't expect Holly to be so upset.
We humans haven't become that cruel.
A most interesting
Some
species
humans are that
indeed.
cruel.
Don't worry. Bamboo or automaton, we are not as fragile as humans. Today's investigation was very fruitful. With these leads, we can apply for an official search warrant from public security. If there's anything I need help with in the future, I'll be sure to contact you. I'll be leaving now.
Okay. Okay. On the windshield it says BRAKE, so that's the brake we're talking about. But yes, rest brakes, they're necessary. I will agree with you on that one. Though I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to road trips. I try not to take breaks, which is dangerous. Don't do like JC do. Yeah. There's one time I tried to drive all the way from here to Maine. And it wasn't even like, I don't think I left too late in the morning, but it was late enough that by the time I got to the border heading into, like, near the border heading into America, it was dark. I mean, like 10 p.m. And I ended up having to, like, dust off my French in Quebec and ask for a room and ask for a bathroom at a gas station. And the next day I continued on to Maine, but then on the way back I ended up coming through the border at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I got the one Canadian that thought that she was in charge of saving the world, because the questions that she had grilling me, I'm just like, it's not that serious, ma'am. I just want to go home. Like, relax. Relax. There's a lot worse people out there other than me. Oh, no, for sure. Why did you choose this checkpoint to cross at? Because my GPS brought me here. I would have chose any other point if I knew you were here, ma'am. Literally any other point. Actually, my GPS initially was trying to choose another point. It was trying to choose a ferry. Why? I don't know. I didn't need a ferry when I drove there, so I don't know why it wanted me to take a ferry to get back home. But anyways, I averted that because I got to the ferry station and it wasn't obviously operating at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And so the next connection point it gave me to was this woman's last bastion leading into Canada. I was like, holy crap, man. It was the most stupidest questions ever. I was like, oh my gosh. Is this really happening right now? And obviously 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm tired. Right? I don't want to deal with like being grilled. And I know if I was to say something like that to her, she'd be like, that's exactly what criminals want us to think. You're just like, relax. Relax. Yeah. If you are enjoying our live content, check out our recorded content over at youtube.com/ETHERxSOCIal. Posting on Mondays, Fridays, and a bonus on Wednesdays at 6 a.m. Eastern. Today was an indie smash that does not, I repeat, does not have a spelling mistake in it. I thought it was like King Slime. I think it was like King Slime in the castle, but it's King Slime in the cash toll because he's all about cash. But when I first saw the game, I thought it was a spelling mistake. I bet it does. I bet it does. I say, what the heck? Why can't I run?
Pleased to meet you.
And
Public Security Officer Chingy. Please tell me
if
the
you do ever
specific
miss a
request
stream,
you
do
have
not
for
worry.
public
You can head over to
security community service.
youtube.com/EtherxVault
Seems like autopilot mode kicked
as we
in
upload
again.
all of our streams
What do you
the
think?
very next day after they're live here.
Should we wake up Chingy?
Chingy, wake up!
Is that the manager I hear? Taking a little break did help me feel
Noise.
much better.
Noise.
You seem kind of tired. Are you okay?
It had been too long since I last shut down.
I will check it
and
out
my
after stream,
processors were
but
being
thank you for the
occupied
picture. I
with
appreciate that.
redundant data.
Shing with the
That's all.
hydration. Today
It
we
matters
have
not.
cherry
I've been
cranberry.
keeping watch over the suspicious vehicle we identified last time, and finally caught evidence of it entering and exiting the Cretan Hollow.
Thank you, thank you.
I've applied for personnel and carrots from public security. Once the approval goes through, we can go find Teddy.
Excuse me for interrupting. I thought I saw a public security
It's smaller than you
officer heading
thought?
this way.
Okay.
Oh, you
5
must
burgers
be
and a
Officer
tub of fries
Chingy.
for 23 bucks?
Our little Holly has really caused you trouble lately.
That's a steal. Even if you said like what it would be after taxes, that's still a steal.
I'm
Even
so
if I convert
sorry.
that to
Kids don't
Canadian,
understand.
that's still
To
a
trouble
steal.
Public security over such a matter is really making too much of a fuss. If
Are you
it
going to
was
eat
lost, it's
all of that in
lost.
one sitting?
That Bangbu was old anyway.
Just curious.
I thought
No judgment.
I might as well buy a new one for Holly this time. Just reset the Bangbu and give it to her. You can tell her you found Teddy, and that'll be the end of all this.
Are you sure? Your daughter must have really cherished Teddy.
Right. Please trust that. Oh, wait a minute. I understand, if that's what you wish.
Huh, Chingy? Why the sudden... He left quite
No.
decisively.
How are you going to reheat the burgers? I always struggle when it comes to reheating burgers. It's one of two things. Either The burger buns become slightly hard as rock because all the condiments go into them and the moisturizer comes out. Not moisturizer, moisture of the condiments comes out. So it becomes very crunchy and hard, almost hard and stiff. Or the condiments become liquid lava. Oh, sprinkle somebody that's perfect. That's perfect then. So people are eating it fresh. That works. All right, never mind. Your youngest gets the 3 burgers? Dang, that's a lot of burgers. But that's cool. All right.
Are we not going to rescue Teddy now?
Don't worry about
Teddy, I mean.
trying to answer the reheating
He's
burger
just a
one.
father
Don't
worried
worry
about
about
his
it. That's
daughter.
completely gone now.
No need to argue over the details of the investigation with him. Moreover, I just received a message indicating that it's unclear whether this Teddy number 2 will be able to help. So, I've decided to handle it this way for now.
Did something happen, Qingyi?
Yes, the approval didn't come through. Bangbu can't be classified as people. It can't be handled as a missing persons case, only as a theft. So we can't get approval for extra personnel or a carrot. This means the rescue operation in the Hollow will inevitably
I'm
be
assuming when you
delayed.
say the bag,
then,
I don't think you're talking about
Teddy's
the
chances will
big
be
bag.
quite
I'm assuming you're
slim.
talking about the bag the burger comes in, which is probably either paper or wax paper. If that works, that's cool. A lot of places up here like to use basically the same type of paper that you would get at Wendy's, which if you were to put that in the microwave would not be a fun time. I mean, it might be a good and entertaining show for a second, but it would not be a
But
good time.
deceiving Holly with a new Bangbu isn't right.
I never said we were abandoning the real Teddy. It's just that bringing the real Teddy back in one piece isn't very realistic. You haven't forgotten, have you? The biggest advantage of intelligent machines is replaceability. If an arm breaks, just attach a
All
new
right,
one.
see you soon.
If the body is
Enjoy
damaged
your
beyond
dinner
repair,
if that's what you're
just get a
doing.
new one. As long as we can retrieve the most core memory chip.
Good idea. No wonder you're the public security's intelligence system. You see things from a different angle.
Master, stay calm. If you can't remain composed, then allow me to pour a bucket of cold
Keep
cybernetic
calm
water over
and
you.
carry on. Does
This plan has
does the
flaws.
chive still exist? Does
Teddy is
anybody
a
know what I'm
model
talking
from
about?
8 years ago,
Does the
and
chive
there
still
are
exist?
aesthetic differences from this year's
A
latest
yellow
model.
paper bag?
It seems
So what,
Officer
that holds
Cheney's
all the
AI
food?
system
I've never done that
requires
before.
Further iteration for thoroughness.
That's not a problem. The difference between the Bangbu isn't that big. Just some modifications to make it look similar to the older version should do.
All right, Barry, enough with the attitude.
Also, I think that
Please
the
search for
more real the
specific
burger
differences
is,
between the old
the
and
less
new
likely it
versions
is
of
to
the
be
Bangbu.
how I'm explaining.
Understood. Scanning the blog. OMG, is there anything cuter than the old Bangbu models? I just want to hug it to death. Result
Yeah.
1. The old version of the Bangbu has a super chubby tubby tummy. Result 2. The old version of the
Individually
Bangbu
wrapped?
is
Yeah.
super duper
That's
cute
fair.
the way it sputters with its mechanical kinetic core. Result 3. Wah. The previous version of the Bangbu clearly had more emotes. I miss those. Based on the results extracted from the blog, we can modify the new Bangbu's appearance based on these 3 points to perfectly replicate the old version of Teddy.
Sounds like you found some weird posts to read out loud. But thanks, Fairy.
You're very welcome. I am a smart voice assistant dedicated to showing you different perspectives.
In that case, the task at hand is quite clear. Let's start modifying Teddy number 2.
Why is Belle always starting off with not running? There you go. What is with this slow walk? Oh, geez. True. There you go. That time it wasn't bad. That time she didn't get stuck. Yes, I would say that she is cute. Thank you for the bit donation. I appreciate that, Q. What are you up to right now, Q? Are you working on NTE? Hey, thank you, Hector. I appreciate that, buddy. Just chilling right now? Right on, right on, right on. Copycats are allowed here. Mom! Oh, that just unlocked a memory. That was pretty nice, actually. So when I was a kid, they used to show these commercials that I guess was designed to inspire youth to think big, or have goals and have aspirations, right? And so the whole, like, the last tagline of the commercial is, no one is good at everything, but everyone is great at something, right? And it's that whole idea to find what you're good at, right? And I remember there's part in the commercial where I guess it's two kids, a girl and a boy, and the boy is a magician, and obviously the girl is being the test subject or the assistant, right? And he cuts her in half, and like you see her on this side, and then I don't know how the cut in half trick actually works, but the one half of the table's over here and she's there, and then her feet are over on the other side, right? And she's like, "Mom, Aiden cut me in half again." And when you said it, like, "Mom," it just reminded me of that commercial. That was a good memory. I remember that commercial. That made me happy. Like, people, like, I was talking with my one friend recently because I hung out with him, and he was, I think watching TV, and they were playing commercials. Actually, I don't know what he was. He was watching something where he didn't have the ability to fast forward or rewind. Right? It was a live like it was live TV. And he was talking about how he hated that. And I was just like, I miss that. Like I actually, and funny enough, I miss commercials. But like not the commercials of today. Like the commercials of today are, I wouldn't say vastly different, but they're different enough that they're not enjoyable. And there seems to be, especially when they have on streaming service, they're just like, we have two. We have two for the course of like this month or this series, and we're gonna play the same ones over and over again to you. Just I 9 times out of 10, actually not 9 times out of 10, literally 10 out of 10. If you show me a commercial multiple times, I will actively not buy your product because you are just literally just, that's all I'm seeing, and it pisses me off. Even if you have a good product, I will actively not buy your product because of that. And I'm not sure why advertising agencies haven't figured that out, that by you having, you know, advertisements on, let's say, Pluto or Tubi, and if it's only like 3 advertisements, I'm not buying any of it because of the way it's set up. At least when you were watching commercials back in like the 90s and early 2000s, you might see the same commercial during an entire episode, or, you know, let's say it was a TV movie, you might see one. But other than that, you're most likely seeing different commercials for the entirety of that segment. And I enjoyed that. It was nice. You had some commercials where it would come on, especially in the 90s. There were some really catchy commercials that came on in the 90s that when they popped on, you were just like, oh, and you get some slight excitement. Not like, hey, I'm going to buy this excitement. Just the jingle was good. The motto was good. The acting made you laugh or whatever have you. And I just miss that era. Yeah. By Menon. That's one. The Mentos commercials. Mentos, the fresh maker. That's the same reason why, like, even when I went down to the States, I was like, oh, O'Reilly. That's the only reason why I know that. Not because we have O'Reillys here in Canada, but because of the commercials that I constantly saw growing up as a kid. The Transformers were good. Yeah. I don't know. And I looked up like how much would it be if I wanted to have the closest thing that represented 90s or early 2000s TV. All of the services together to create the closest you can get to cost like $219 a month. I'm like, no, nobody in their right mind would do that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure. Teddy is my closest friend, and I would never mistake him. Teddy's ear should have a dent here from when he tried to protect me from falling one time.
Can you go down? Thank you.
And Teddy's bottom should have glue on it from when I was little. The glue was stuck so strong that it wouldn't wash off. Officer Chingy, was it because you couldn't find Teddy, so you...
It appears that you remember everything about Teddy, Holly. Listen. It's all because this rookie public security officer here trusted the wrong information, and we got the wrong bang-boo.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Let's not forget that I'm a very experienced public security officer, and that I wouldn't make such a rudimentary mistake. From here on out, I will be taking over the case personally, and will definitely find Teddy.
Really?
Yes, really. So, we'll be busy now continuing this investigation. Can you return home on your own, Holly?
Yes!
What a sharp child. Even if they look nearly identical, and even if we could retrieve Teddy's memory, Teddy number 2 would still be a completely different bang-boo to Holly.
The most treasured moments in life are those shared experiences that cannot be replicated.
I agree.
Like I've always said, humans are indeed an interesting species.
I love shared experiences.
Thank you for helping me cover up the lie just now. The next step is to venture into the hollow to rescue the bang-boo. It'll be much too dangerous for you, manager. I'll figure something out by myself. See you later.
Or we could go together. What the heck? All right. Or what would you do for a Klondike bar? I'm trying to think of all these jingles that I heard growing up. I still haven't had a Klondike bar. This girl's like, I'm here to help. And we're just like, we don't want to talk to you. We want somebody else.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, she went into the hollow alone.
She went into the hollow alone?
Fairy, quickly search Internet for any post that might have been made by Qingyi.
Is it? I figured it'd be amazing. Like, I know the premise of what it would be.
The content is
I just,
as follows.
yeah, I've not had one.
Esteemed proxies, I wish to hereby notify you of a Bangbu.
I wouldn't even be surprised right now
in Cretan
if
Hollow.
I could probably get a
Based on
Klondike
data
bar here in
analysis
Canada
and
now.
pattern recognition results, the rescue
I just
train
remember,
is
like, as a
in the
kid, it was not
THA
available here.
E32 area. Any interested parties may leave a message. Details to be discussed in person. Meeting face-to-face can effectively advance the work progress.
Data analysis and pattern recognition, along with that old-fashioned tone. It's definitely Qingyi.
Bad news. There have been no responses to the post from any proxy. And the
Oh,
last
really?
message was posted
Smoking
by the
behind the
author
supermarket
13
with you?
minutes ago
It sounds
saying,
cute.
I have arrived near the hollow. Just check
Is it a slice
one
of
last
life?
time. If there are no takers for the job, then so be it.
Belle, if we hurry straight to the target area mentioned in the post, we might still make it in time.
Right, let's get going.
It sounds weird. I was craving ice cream sandwiches last week. No, earlier this week. Yeah. Like the square ones. The square ones that are like, I don't know what the cookie part is made of or the sandwich part is made of. But you know what I'm talking about. It's like square, rectangle. Well, rectangle, not square. You can't be a square and rectangle at the same time. But a rectangle, then like, I guess, vanilla ice cream and then a rectangle. I guess it's chocolate. I guess whatever the thing is, it's chocolate. But yeah, I was craving the crap out of those earlier this week. I was like, oh, that would be so nice.
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
I'm ready for combat. Good.
When I was growing up, my
To what do I
my
owe
mom
the
used to buy a
pleasure?
box of those ice cream sandwiches. And I would come home from school and have one every day. And I would try to see if I could try to grab a second one.
Get going.
And I would go through them pretty quickly. She was not happy with that. But especially during the summertime, those are so nice. Except for the crappy part where they like the cookie part or whatever you want to call it, slightly sticks to the white wax paper. I hate that.
Master, I have located Officer Qingyi.
Huh, a familiar
I've
big
also
indeed.
never had
We meet again,
cookie
Ethan.
sandwiches. I've
How's
seen
the
chocolate
number
chip
one
cookie
wanted
ice cream
officer
sandwiches.
Internet?
I've seen those,
Isn't
just
it a bit
not had them.
careless
Chips
of you to
Ahoy, I
take
think,
the
makes them.
job?
I've not had those. Froyo! I haven't had Froyo in a while either. I haven't had gelato in a while either. All I've had recently is milkshake. Yeah. Basically it.
Can't be helped. It's a job from public security after all. Think of it
I still
as
need to get
making something go for future
Huh? What?
the
Did
ones
you know
that
it was a job from
Hector was
public
having
security
recently.
when you accepted
So I gotta
it?
go try those from TNT Market.
To be honest, Officer Chingy.
Well, no.
Your
He said there was
post
at
on Internet
Costco. Yeah, I
was
still need to
way
get
too
out to
obvious.
Toronto.
So it
But
was
going out to
obvious
Toronto
that
now
you
during the
decided
World
to
Cup
sign up for
would
this
suck. It would totally suck.
Why would Faith in...
So they might have to wait until after the World
Could
Cup.
you actually be a decent person?
I posted in food the best ice cream sandwich. Oh, okay.
Please don't sound so surprised when trying to compliment someone.
Very well. I suppose it's only fair to show a bit of courtesy now that I require your assistance. The situation is this. I'm tracking a vehicle related to the case, and it found traces that could belong to that car. I need a proxy for navigation inside the hollow. Please assist me with my investigation. The suspicious vehicle we were staking out was last seen here. All traces of suspicion compared to the legal investigation activities registered by the HIA, everything else counts as suspicious activity. I'm sending the coordinates to you now.
Master, high ether activity detected coming from this forklift. This matches
Crazy
the
forklift.
evidence previously collected by Officer Qingyi.
A forklift? They're not exactly a rare sight in the hollows. But how should I put this? This particular forklift seems to be giving its own game away. It seems to be screaming, I'm just a totally normal abandoned forklift. I'm not blocking anything at all.
Strong sus vibes.
Proxy, don't overdo it. If you encounter danger, get out of...
Master, unknown distress signal detected. Analysis complete. The distress signal is coming from a bamboo. A route to the source of the distress signal has been identified.
Officer, we've detected a bamboo search and rescue signal.
So much so that I want to break my promise and arrest you.
What? Don't arrest me.
Catch me if you can, Officer Grandma.
Officer Grandma.
Infuriating. Slow down. Respecting your elders is a virtue.
Oh, I had to press the A button. My bad.
I think I just heard a click, but nothing happened.
The ejector failed to launch. Oh, the recklessness of youth. Not to worry, I'll fix it. Don't go running off, Proxy.
The source is just up ahead. Vel, go wait for Qingyi over there.
Strange. The signal should have been coming from here. Teddy, is that you?
Bong's here! The Bamboo Boonappers strike again!
It's a weird crew.
Who's this?
I already said it! I'm Bing Bong from the Bamboo Boonappers! Oh, what do we have here? A little bamboo that can talk.
Night Dancer.
Don't see that every day.
By
Gotta be
Moss.
sure to nab this one. Speaking of
I,
which,
off the top of my head, I
the place
don't,
we took off a
but I
bamboo,
will
it is really
Spotify
coming
it
in
after
handy.
stream.
Seems
Night
any
Dancer shouldn't be
bamboo
hard for me to
will fall for
forget
it.
that one.
Something's off about this
Why?
guy.
Why do you ask though?
Let's get out of here and find Qingyi.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. You're probably
Is it the theme song for the show you're watching?
now. Here, have a taste of this special bamboo spray.
Everything suddenly went black. Did we lose the connection with Eos? Belle, are you alright?
All of a sudden, my eyes started hurting.
Your eyes?
Don't worry, I'm okay now. But what about Eos? What happened to it?
Fairy, can you still connect to Eos? Hurry.
After disconnecting,
If you are looking for a
I sent
community call
20
home, hit that
reconnection
Discord
requests.
link as we'd love to have you part
All
of our
have failed.
community today.
Now attempting to use a backup line.
Eos.
I have successfully connected via the backup line, but the transmission is extremely unstable. It appears that the communication system has been severely damaged. However, the communication signal between Eos and Qingyi hasn't been damaged. Do you wish to bridge a connection via Eos to connect to Qingyi? To prevent Master's identity from being exposed,
It's
I
the end
can
song.
add a
Okay,
heavy
I
voice
figured
message
that was
for
gonna
both
be
of
the
you.
reason,
However,
but I'll
there
definitely
is
check
still
it.
a 43% chance
Night
of
Dancer.
you being recognized by Officer Qingyi. What's your decision, Master?
Oh, my back.
Bridge a connection to Qingyi.
Understood. Bridging a connection to Qingyi via Eos.
Qingyi, can you hear me?
Oh? Has the connection been restored? That's Faithin for you. Don't worry. I've arrived at the location of the emergency signal. I'll be sure to rescue your Bangbu. I'll need him to get out of this hollow. I don't want to become an ethereal.
That's good. I wouldn't mind pulling this character at some point. I remember trying her out before. I like her fighting style.
Officer Qingyi here. I've arrived at the scene. Let's go save your Bangbu.
She should pair nicely with Andy.
Evade now. Understood. Leave everything to me. This is the moment.
Duto Mayo? Hard to pronounce your name correctly. Duto Mayo.
Evade now.
Watch out!
A beautiful shooting star!
Oh, it's not bad.
Easy work. Disturbed.
Pinch your maneuver.
Catch this one!
Easy work. The suspect has given up and surrendered.
No! I've had enough! Please, go easy on me, officer. Anyway, what's a public security officer doing around here? Is it really worth all the trouble to come after a little resale business like ours?
Incorrect. At this moment, I am not a public security officer. Now, tell me, or you'll get a taste of this pepper spray. I mean...
No, wait! No, that is not pepper spray! It's a concentrated ether solution. Please, let me go! I'll tell you everything!
Concentrated ether solution? Eos!
That's right. The person you just heard is a fellow public security investigator. A heinous crime.
Wait, officer! I had no idea! I wouldn't dare do such a thing! Huh? Wait, didn't you just say you weren't from public security?
Then explain. Why did you attack a
Just
bank?
ignore that part.
Where is your base? How did you carry out the crimes? I see. So you would use the concentrated ether solution to instantly corrupt the Bangboo and cause its systems to malfunction, disrupting communication, self-recovery module. If that's the case, then Teddy wouldn't be able to send out a distress signal to public security. But kidnapping Bangboo just to dismantle them and sell off the parts? How could he have embarked on such an unreliable path of... By the way, how is your Bangboo doing,
How is Eos?
He doesn't appear to have any cosmetic damage, but it seems like his intelligence has suffered a drop.
Gotten dumber.
Master, I have both good news and bad news.
Tell me the bad news first.
EOS is only capable of basic communication for the time being. The module for collecting holo data has been damaged by 87%. Please do not use it. As for the good news, there is no more bad news.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Teddy has already been sprayed
not how
with
it
the
works,
ether
but sure.
spray for several days. If we don't hurry, there'll be no hope of saving him. According to Bing Bong's account, there's still a whole pile of stolen Bangboo in their hideout. We've detained Bing Bong, but if we don't act now, it'll alert the others. But no matter what, we must continue the rescue. What do you think, Faithin?
Agreed. But Eos has been damaged. What should we do?
Officer Qingyi, I believe it is time to use that technology, if you know what I mean.
We sprung from the same stock. What need each the other fry? An AI calculating an AI. But it is a good idea. You mean that technology, right? Very well. Let's proceed.
I'm not AI. Can someone tell me what you're talking about?
Wait, you AIs. Mind explaining in human language so we can all
Yeah.
understand?
Affirmative. Translating communication into language that can be understood by humans. Using distributed computing, a portion of EOS's functions can be installed onto Officer Qingyi's system.
I still don't quite understand.
Understood. I will attempt to explain EOS and Qingyi's distributed computing technology in layman's terms. You will use sensory sync with Officer Qingyi. By
Okay.
using distributed computing, you can immediately restore the ability to search the holo as long as we can maintain stable communication. The risk of using this technology is that Officer Qingyi will also be affected by EOS's ether corruption.
Oh. But...
It matters not.
Just don't overdo it, Qingyi.
Don't worry. I'm a 01NG6 criminal investigation automaton. It's my duty to save every citizen of New Eridu. I'm not such a fragile existence like humans. Isn't that right, little Bangboo? I've granted you access to my interface, AI. Let's start the sync.
Understood. Initiating sensory sync.
They're connecting through foreheads.
Packaging distributed virtual interface. HDD unidirectional control on standby.
Activate the connection.
We're connected.
Anyway, the secret passage is right here. Let me give it a scan first. Sure enough, here it is. Looks like Bing Bong wasn't lying after all.
The name Bing Bong reminds me of that TikTok. Ning Ning? Is this racist?
Oh, it's a shark boo. The chance of it being Teddy is...
Master, your powers of deduction know no bounds. The identity of this shark boo cannot be ascertained, but it is not Teddy. This shark boo's chassis is covered in vicious scratches from being stripped down.
Aww.
Non-living components will not transform into ethereals. Reminder, please do not be lulled into a false sense of security by the seemingly cute name of the Bangbu Boonappers.
It's all in a day's work for a public security officer. Proxy, I suggest you turn away. I don't want your Bangbu to see what happens next. Oh, is this a memory chip? Criminals always say, dead men tell no tales, silencing witnesses to cover up their crimes. The data's been recovered. Access my mind space and I'll share it with you.
How do I do that?
They've used the shark boo as a switch to open up the secret passage.
Enter the passcode, and then it's open sesame.
So it's 133.
Reminder, there is a 99% probability of finding clues on the shark boo's chassis.
They've used this shark boo as a switch to open up the secret passage. Just what exactly do those uncivilized thugs take intelligent constructs for? I thought the kind of criminal syndicate that would take in the likes of Bing Bong would lack the intelligence to be capable of causing any serious trouble. But it appears that thought was rather naive.
Stick your hand in the shark boo's mouth.
Although you fell victim to the shark boo's reflexive bite, fortunately, it has resulted in the discovery of the switch for the secret passage. Although you fell victim to... There are 4 distorted numbers etched beneath the sticker. It's probably not the passcode for the secret passage. Is this the passcode for the secret passage?
Yes.
Agreed. Officer Jingyi is absolutely correct. Engaging in criminal activity with this level of intellect is vastly overconfident. There are 4 distorted numbers. Agreed.
We've pieced together the clues. Time to exit the mind space. We've pieced together the clues. Time to exit the mind space.
Press X to stop watching.
Enter the passcode to the secret passage to open it. You haven't forgotten it, have you, Proxy?
Mm-hmm. I remember the passcode. It's...
Open green bee!
So many Bangbu, and they all need rescuing.
Oh, I need 6,500? Dang.
Please note, the following information, for the sake of Eos's well-being, I have changed dismantling to petting. This Bangbu seems to have been petted inhumanely, losing its final
Just like the shark boo earlier. Yet another one. Also, they can take their bodies for their own and flip them for a profit. Oh, human does... It's completely destroyed. It's completely destroyed. Why is this Bangbu's face twitching like that? It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue is over.
Okay, we need to go get that piece now. We have the 6,500 needed.
Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve. Master, scans have detected it has tried to lie down flat, but has instead been rocking back and forth by 0.5 millimeters at an incredibly high frequency. Hypothesis.
I am Officer Qingyi. You're Why is it shaking even more now? Could it be that it snuck into this hollow without...
Got a key.
It's still conscious. Hold on. I'll get you out of here soon.
Oh, there's the Electroboo.
The corruption isn't obvious, but I've almost used up all my power. Don't worry too much about your link up to the Electroboo and read its memory.
It's the POV of the Electroboo. Looks like we've successfully accessed its memory.
It shocked its way through the door lock using high voltage. That's no small feat.
This is deep inside the Bangbu Boonapper's base. It's enormous.
There are
It's
the
also
guards,
empty.
just as expected.
I heard something. Huh? What's the Bangbu doing here? Is it an escapee? Don't move!
Huh? I think I just saw the silhouette of a shark boo. Let me investigate. Hang on. There was a shark boo among all those Bangbu. Let me just check if it's Teddy.
It is Teddy.
Teddy has a blemish on its ear from when it was protecting Holly once. And there's glue on its butt that Holly stuck there when she was... The corruption is starting to show now. Now that we know where Teddy is, how can we get in there? Now that we know where Teddy is, how can we get in there?
Come on, Electro Boo. Come on, Electro Boo. Come on, Electro Boo. Come on, Electro Boo.
We need...
We can't let any of our Bang Boo get away!
This guy really knows how to fight. Incredible.
He's fast.
If the boss finds out about this, he'll talk my pay for a month. I'll find it! Oh, nowhere to run. Trying to squeeze your way through? Oh, why, you unscrupulous little Bang Boo.
Uh-oh.
You'll never make it out. Just give up. Ah! The Bang Boo are escaping! Boss! Ah! Why, you... What do you think you're doing? Shouting at the boss over this?
The data's been corrupted. Go and manually recover it at the Electro Boo should still be mobile. If I'm not mistaken, we can follow it in, and there's still some information missing. Keep looking. The data has been recovered. We can unlock the next memory now.
Thank you for the Snorlax and the Gengars.
This should be the Electro Boo's memory of when it was attacked. Oh, the shocked Bang Boo have started to come too.
Uh-oh.
He's beaten them silly, but they're still trying to run off.
Yee. Zap, zap, zap.
If you're not going to do this the easy way, we'll have to do it the hard way.
That must be the boss. This thug is their boss. He's both stronger and smarter than any of the thugs we've run into so far. Look, the gloves that 0.73% guy used to pick up the Electro Boo are completely scorched. Meaning, we can trace
I'm assuming you're
his
talking
fingerprints
to
and
Q.
uncover
I haven't
his
played
true
NT in a
identity.
while. I know she lives on that game. Definitely. But enjoy your nap, buddy. Enjoy your nap.
Turns out that 0.73% guy is no joke. He's a fugitive suspect in 3 criminal investigations. No wonder he hasn't
You already
been
did the
caught.
dailies in NT. Look how efficient
Has he
you
been
are,
laying
Q.
low in the hollows all this time?
Have you also done your dailies on Genshin already as well?
Well, seeing as you're so keen to come down to the precinct, don't blame me if I show you no mercy next time we see each other. That must be the boss these guys were talking about, right? That must be the boss these guys were talking about, right?
So then what do you want me to do?
That must be the boss these guys were talking about, right?
I have the first car and the moped. That's it. I have the Jetta looking thing with no upgrades. That's why I'm asking the question in the Discord to figure out how do should I move them
Pretty
around.
much all of the info. We can head back now.
Yeah, if you were to race me, guaranteed you're gonna win. Guaranteed you're gonna win. Unless you only have the moped, then I have a chance.
The Electro Boo has been a real help. Let's head over to the secret passage.
You only have the Jetta too?
Teddy should be right here.
With no mods?
It's that 0.73% guy.
Then I have a chance.
Take him out, and we can rescue Teddy.
Yeah, after my stream, I'm going to be watching America versus Paraguay until it starts at 9. I think it ends at 11 my time, 12 my time. So I think that's 9 o'clock your time.
It's completely destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue is over.
So I need to go this way.
It's complete.
Oh, wait, no, not yet. I need to make sure I've gotten
destroyed.
everything.
Out of the way. I'm in a hurry.
We got things to do. Now I need to go
It's completely
this way.
destroyed. Let's take it out once the rescue.
Get out of my way. Oh, am I gonna have to fight them? I don't think I can go back. Alright, fine.
I told you, I'm in a hurry.
Oh, never mind, I didn't have to. Nice. She's just so powerful. She's like, get out of my way. Okay. I don't think there's... You can break those. No, okay. So, now we take on the boss. Not your time? Yeah. That game I'm not sure how it's gonna go. America's not top tier, but they're not bottom tier. I have a feeling that America could win that one.
The target is just up ahead.
It's either that or it'll be tied.
Hold on. I'm fine. Saving Teddy is
I don't think America's gonna lose.
Make it.
Easy work.
Together. Eliminating target.
The reason why I was like kind of like confused about the time is not so much about the time zone. It's just like last night they're just like, yeah, the game's gonna be done at 1, and it was done at 12, and I'm just like, you guys said 1. So when they say like, oh, it's starting like initially they're just like, it's gonna start at 10:30, and then when I was watching the game today, they were just like, it's gonna start at 9. I'm just like, are you guys making this up as you go? Like.
An elite enemy?
So I don't know. Like I want to say it's gonna be done at 9, but it could be later. It could be earlier. I have no idea.
None left behind.
Ow! Stop hurting her.
Strike zone. Mind your manners.
Yeah.
Here comes the first.
The multiculturalism that still exists in that country will pull you through, even though there's some people that want no multicultural in that country.
A beautiful shooting star! Justice will be served.
Locked on target.
Today, weird looking robot thingy. Little one. Teddy. Don't fall to the ether.
Less than 50 meters. The hollow exit is just up ahead.
Thingy. Do you copy? Can you make it?
Humans. Such an interesting species. These aren't living creatures. Yet they won't abandon them, no matter what.
I hope the same thing as well. I would love to get back to traveling to America.
Longing.
Sooner than later, of course.
Is that what life truly is?
Gotta get that zips, right? Hopefully I can get zips in 2028. I don't have to wait all the way to... Well, 2028 I think is the end of term, right? So I'm hoping that we can end it this year, but if not, I have to wait all the way to 2028, then it is what it is. How did I missed one.
Three strikes and you're done, right?
No, I figured.
We've already had public security's help 3 times now. Why don't we just skip today?
You misunderstand. I'm just here to express my gratitude. You 2 upstanding citizens helped. Teddy was repaired and I took him to Holly. It was quite moving to see them reunited.
Don't worry about it. Besides, he didn't.
Right. If it weren't for Qingyi, then we could have easily lost Eos.
Huh? What was that you were saying?
Oh, I was just thinking to ask how you've recovered, Qing.
My body is fine, of course. After some maintenance, I'm feeling even better than before.
Do you mean how it moves
If
too quick?
anything, the real
I don't know
point is that
why
Julia
they have
and
it
her
set that way.
constant nagging about how reckless we were.
Every other one that has a DM thing allows you to click through the conversation, and they're just like, bam, 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 and you have to scroll up, and you're just like,
I've always known
I don't know why it's set
am.
like that.
It's just that as automatons, our views on life are
How many
quite
tapes do I
different
have
from
saved
those
for
of humans.
Valina?
In the
Not
end,
not
the
enough.
purpose of intelligent
Not
machines
enough.
is to be discarded in place
What's up,
of
Shalyn?
humans when danger arises. However, you could
I cannot
say
wait
I
for the
felt a
new
certain
the new
weight
area
inside
though.
the hollow this time.
How many do you have saved up? Ah, you have friends. Don't say that.
Huh? What happened in the hollow?
Well, I guess I could say that I understood the weight of life. I don't know. Maybe I've been affected by humans somehow.
Actually, it doesn't matter if we're talking about a Bangbu or you, Qingyi. We've never
145.
that could just be discarded in a moment of
So
danger.
definitely getting her. Guaranteed. Yeah.
Right. Both of you are important and irreplaceable partners.
A friendly reminder, Master.
I basically emptied my tapes trying to get Promia and lost my 50-50 to Grace.
This is a similar feeling to what happened inside the hollow.
And yet, you still haven't actually told us what happened
Oh,
in the hollow.
That's
If
awesome.
you're so curious, then perhaps
That's
you'd be
awesome.
interested in applying to become an assistant
Yeah.
public security officer.
Become a public security officer?
I'd be happy with
No,
Orphe.
That's not for me. Besides, community service work is way too...
Speaking of which, after Julian heard the whole story, she decided to put the plan to completely abolish Internat on hold for now. As for the local community services, unfortunately, that will become a standardized project in the future. It's a real headache. By the way, I also brought the horror movies I rented for community service last time. I figured now would be the best time to return them. I felt like the scenes where someone was possessed really resonated with me.
Do you play any other gachas, Shalyn? You said you just started last week on Zenless. But do you play any other ones? Alright, night buddy.
Oh, what do you mean? How would an intelligent machine empathize with that? We can't let Eos meet Qingyi.
Huh? When did you get here, Eos? I mean, Bangbu 01?
The feeling of being possessed is indeed unbearable, but it really does seem to make you stronger, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially in the last story. So powerful. So powerful. That's true. That's true. The new girl's outfit in NTE. The new girl. Actually, I don't know the new girl's name in NTE. I only got an A. How am I gonna get it to? I only got that to A. Does the A still count as complete, or can I go back and like fix that to an S? Because I know over here you can actually like set up the process where you can move things forward. With the Fairy Auto Explorer. Can you do the Auto Explorer on the video archive? Lacrimosa. That's correct. I knew that. I was just testing you. No, I was kidding. I have no idea. I have no idea. There's Explore. No, that one has nothing to do with the one I'm looking for here. Lacrimosa. Yeah, new character. No, it's not these ones either. Really? I'm gonna have to Google that after stream. Oh, that is the one. I can do it. Cool. And I can get that 10 polychromes because I don't really want to go back in and do that whole thing again. Nope. Nope. No, thank you. It'd be really nice if I could speed it up, but nah. So we only ended up getting one extra tape. Mahjong in NTE. Only 12 there, 8 there, 10 there. That's not enough for a pull tonight. So give me a second. I'm gonna switch over to Honkai Star Rail, and we're gonna do our pulls because we're at 52. Only got 8 minutes left in stream, but I will be back on Zenless on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to see more of Zenless, definitely give us a follow there. But give me a second. I'm gonna get that stuff set up so we can hopefully do some good polls over on Star Rail because it's been a while. Un momento, por favor. I always forget that I can keep talking to you. I make it feel like I need to dip away and just like, I can't talk to you at all. I'll be back. No, I can still talk to you while we're getting this all set up. But visually I cannot. That was depressing. There's a small update that we're doing. And when I first clicked update, it was like 99 hours. 99 hours. It's changed to 1 minute. But I'm just like, wait, what? Thanks for the lurk, buddy. We're down to 30 seconds. And then we just have to wait for the train to get going. Stardew group ready? Oh. We're doing a Stardew group over in Ivy's Discord. Down, down. Ah, the static noise. That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Either that or the right, where it has the whole bars of colors. That's another one. Which one? The static? It's just it's I thought we had a conversation about this at some point. Q, I was talking about how the TV doesn't just keep going. There's an end to broadcast day, and it just shuts off until like 5 in the morning, and then all of a sudden, just blink. It just blinks right into the day, and it starts going. Yeah, like it depends on like what channel it is. A lot of them also switched over to late night shopping, where people would try to sell you crap, and I mean crap, absolute crap, for 3 easy payments of $19.95, free shipping and handling. We introduce crap you shouldn't buy. My ones that I liked the most was like Columbia House. Columbia House was a good one, right? Because it'd be like, or Life. Get all of the favorite Christmas hits on one CD collection, or 5 CD collection, all in one spot. Yeah. We're verifying and repairing now. We're down to 6 minutes. It was good times for that. It was very rare that you'd have a channel like stop and be like just a logo. It's happened though. Yeah, yeah. Get it here with 4 easy payments. Yeah. And that's what they do. They would multiply the payments out so that it would make it smaller, right? So you get the $9.95, but it'd be like 4 payments. You're just like 4 payments of $9.95. That's kind of like a decently priced thing now. And yeah, it would be junky type stuff. It'd be also the beginning where you would see like Slap Chop or Flex Seal. Slap Chop was a wild one. Especially the part where he's just like, "You're gonna love my nuts," and you're just like, "Excuse me? What did you just say to me? What did you just say to me?" Billy Mays here with Flex Seal. Yeah. So it was like Slap Chop was this kind of like, it's like a cylindrical thing. While this is like, it's downloading it's finishing up the update. I'll switch back to the Xbox for now. So it was like use this cup, right? So it was a cylindrical type thing, right? So you'd put all of the nuts into the cylinder, and then you just slap the top, and that slap would like, I think it's supposed to like break walnuts and stuff like that, and basically just dice them, I guess, or chop them. So that was the thing. That was the thing. Then Flex Seal. It's basically a sealant, basically. The whole thing that they loved to try to show is that you could slap, like, which is kind of like it's like a tape. You would slap it onto a boat, and if that boat had like a hole, you could still sail the boat. You could still get in the boat and go on water, and it would not leak. And it didn't. It didn't. Like, it was crazy. You know? Weird things you would get sold at 3 o'clock in the morning. And some channels wouldn't go off the air for long. Some channels would like only be off the air for like 30 minutes, but most of them did go off the air for a little bit. And it's one of two things. It's either going to be the static that he was talking about, or it would be like just it's just colored bars like I wish I had an image I could bring up, but it was just color bars on the screen, and then like a beeping tone that would just stay consistent. Final 30 seconds. We're at 88%. And then yeah, go from there. I guess during this time I should also get my like controller set up. I guess actually I don't even need it. I don't even know why. No, I don't need this. I don't need this. Because we don't actually have to do anything to do dailies in Star Rail. We're just going to click on things, get as much Stellar Jades as possible, and then we're going to use those Stellar Jades to try to pull something good. So we don't need it. We don't need it. Capiche? There we go. Hoyoverse. The computer's just like, I'm gonna play it through here. Now you guys are... At that time, you guys were hearing Honkai Star Rail and the other one at the same time. Weirdness. Starting game. All right. Fingers crossed. I'm just going to put it down here at, like I said, we're going to go with 10. 10 on the volume, so it's as low as possible. Posted it in TV. I didn't even know we had a TV. I did not even know that. And then I need game capture. Hello. Yeah, we'll go with that. Good luck getting Tonari. I mean, if I get Tonari, I will delete Star Rail. If I get Tonari in Star Rail, I'm deleting Star Rail. But 100%, if that character is making it over to this side, no, I'm done. I'm done. It'll make me get to NTE and Arknights quicker. Thank you for the good luck biddy. I appreciate that. I just realized that the side of the train has a barrel on it like a revolver. You can actually see it on the left side there. Crazy. So just curious, Q, sound is good or super quiet? I'm okay with super quiet. I'm okay with super quiet. I'm not gonna hate on that. Quiet. Okay, cool. We're gonna stay with quiet because I'd rather go with quiet and untested than my ears. Thank you for the good luck, Biddy. I appreciate that. I don't think we want to go to that. We're just gonna clean up all these exclamation points so we can get more stuff, right? That's the whole focus. Super quiet. Super quiet is good by me, honestly. Nice. Really want to go to these. Fate Atlas. Super quiet, super quiet. Version info. That was actually slightly alarming. I do the Hoyo Lab every single day, and that's what you gave me? That's what you gave me? I'm assuming that's the meshes one over there. Okay, since we got super quiet. Maybe I fixed my sound, and I should have more confidence. And that it should be fixed. Anyways. Anything to exchange here so we can do some more? No. Okay. However, we do have 30 pulls. And we have 1 pull on standard. So we have 40 pulls. Okay. Now I am become Blade. Gleam of 1,000 plumes. Who we going for here? I'll let you guys choose. If we pull one of these characters, we'll switch back to Fate. That makes sense? So we got Yao and Blade. Girl. Girl it is. I felt it was a purple. Yeah. Hey, March 7th. Not unhappy with that. Not bad. Not bad. Okay with that. Next poll. That's a purple as well. Ooh, a new character. Ting Yun. Sampo. Meh. No offense to Sampo. Meh. And last pull on this banner. Nope, that's purple. It's okay though. Pity getting up to 30. I think that's where it's at. Because I think we pulled Saber at the end of last stream whenever we did this. And so I think we're starting at pity 0. Nice. New character already pushing up. Eidolon 1. No issues there. And standard banner. I think that's purple. Yeah. Give me a new character. New light cone. Ah, didn't give me a new character. Just gave me light cones. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Anyways, that taps me out over here on Star Rail. Again, on Monday, I'll be back on Zenless. Following Friday, we'll be on Star Rail. We'll literally be on Star Rail. And then our polls will be on Arknights Enfield, which is actually one of our first polls. Actually, no, it's our third poll on Arknights. Our third poll on Arknights. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya.